operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working.
Those were the words of Mario Savio, December 2nd, 1964. Although Mario Savio's speech was about political activism and the Berkeley free speech movement, it could have very well been about Senate Bill 510, the so-called Food Safety Modernization Act. This bill, which is now coming to a vote the evening of Monday, November 29, 2010, is the most odious food tyranny bill to have ever been crafted in the history of our nation. S510 is to food freedom what the Patriot Act is to the Bill of Rights. If passed, it will criminalize entire ranks of organic gardeners and small farmers while giving rise to a new wave of tyrants, the food safety Gestapo, who will rule over our production of food and the saving of seeds in the same way the TSA now rules over your security at the airport. The intentions behind S510 are well-meaning, of course. Lawmakers want to do something about E. coli and Salmonella contamination of fresh produce. No U.S. senator wants to face their constituents without being able to claim they voted for safer food. They all have good intentions, but of course that's exactly what the road to hell is paved with. The Patriot Act was passed with good intentions too, in a desperate hour, when fearful Americans were grasping at solutions, anything that could calm their fears, even if it meant giving up their freedoms in the process. And now we are paying the price for that. Obscene TSA pat-downs at the airport, naked body scanners taking photos of your children's bodies, anti-terrorism laws being used to prosecute animal rights activists, and other such transgressions that were unimaginable in 2001 when the Patriot Act was first passed. It makes you wonder, what will the next decade bring us if Senate Bill 510 becomes law? If passed into law, S510 will become the Patriot Act of the food industry, turning raw milk producers into felons and small organic farmers into seed smugglers. It will all but ensure the demise of small local farmers and thereby hand a government-protected monopoly to the large industrial farmers who use GMOs, chemical pesticides, and cruel, inhumane practices throughout their factory animal farms. It will destroy small dairy farmers and devastate family food producers. And while it's doing all this, it will also give the FDA, the most dangerous federal agency in the history of our nation, the power to regulate what you grow, what you harvest, what seeds you save, and what paperwork you must fill out in order to comply with Big Brother's food schemes. It will give the FDA the right to conduct surprise inspections of your greenhouse, to seize your plants, and to arrest you as a common criminal merely for milking a cow and offering that fresh milk for sale to a neighbor. This is food tyranny, and this is what we must stop. Senate Bill 510 is the machine upon which we must now throw ourselves, upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and we've got to make it stop. You can help. Here's how. Join our barrage of phone calls to your U.S. Senator's office. As soon as you watch this video, if it's before 5 p.m. Monday, I urge you to pick up the phone and call your U.S. Senator's offices and voice your opposition to Senate Bill 510. If you don't know your senator's phone number, call the Capitol switchboard and ask to be connected to your senator's office. The Capitol switchboard number is 202-224-3121. And please share this video on Facebook and Twitter and other social networks so that other people may join us in this grassroots effort to defeat the next great tyranny in America before it can be unleashed. This is our final hour on S510, and every call counts. Thank you for supporting this important cause, and stay tuned to naturalnews.com for more follow-up reporting on the fate of this bill. I'm Mike Adams, the Health Ranger, working to protect our food freedoms on naturalnews.com. Thank you.